When power loses its purpose, civilization loses its soul. This is not my America. Not written in anger, but in affection. The affection of someone who grew up admiring America's ideals, believing in its promise. A nation that once stood for freedom, fairness, and fearless imagination. The America I knew fed the hungry, healed the wounded, and opened its classrooms to the world's brightest. What I mourn is not a country, but a conscience. When I say it is not my America, I don't condemn, I grieve. For I know what America once meant and what the world has lost with its fading moral light. I grew up believing in an America of minds and morals, not missiles and markets, a nation that built universities, not empires, offered scholarships, not sanctions. When President Kennedy was assassinated, India mourned as if it had lost its own dream, because America then was a moral lighthouse. The world listened, not out of fear, but out of faith. But somewhere along the way, that America changed. Dominance replaced leadership, control replaced conscience, visibility replaced virtue. Welcome to Outrageously Yours, where we question power when it forgets its purpose. Democracy in America once inspired the world. Today, it divides it. Capitol Hill mirrors chaos, not confidence. Aid that once flowed from compassion now follows convenience. Empathy has become transactional, even during a pandemic. It hoarded vaccines while others gasped for breath. And the America that once defended sovereignty now decides who deserves it, delivering freedom through force and democracy through destruction. Leadership built on fear may command obedience, but not belief. Vis-a-vis India, India's democracy may be loud and imperfect, but it breathes. Its compassion is born of experience, not expedience. It leads without invading, influences without interfering. When it shares, it does so out of dharma, not diplomacy. This is not my America. The America I knew was generous, self-confident, and just. The America of today feels transactional, insecure, and morally tired. If America wants to reclaim its standing, it must rediscover its moral depth. Power built it, but only conscience can sustain it, because civilization in the end is not about how loudly you speak, but how truthfully you live. This is Outrageously Yours, where silence isn't absence, it's strategy. Keep tuning. We will be back with more disruptive thoughts.